Today, I'm going to show you the ideal response for when a woman hugs you. Many men don't realize it, but a hug can represent much more than a simple gesture of greeting or affection. In fact, it can transmit important signals about comfort, trust, and connection. In the next few minutes, I'll present 4 types of hugs and explain how you can react respectfully to better understand the moment and avoid misinterpreting signals. A hug doesn't just represent physical contact between friends or close people. In the context of relationships, it can function as a silent form of communication, allowing a person to demonstrate comfort, closeness, or a desire to create an emotional connection. The problem is that many people have difficulty interpreting these subtle signals and, as a result, end up misunderstanding the situation, conveying an image of disinterest, insecurity, or simply a lack of perception about the dynamics between two people. A hug doesn't just represent physical closeness. It can also be a silent form of communication, capable of demonstrating feelings and emotions that aren't always directly expressed with words. The duration, intensity, and even the way people position themselves can convey different messages. All of this can communicate a lot without a single word being spoken. Therefore, it's important to observe these gestures and respond in a natural, respectful way, appropriate to the other person's comfort level. Now let's get straight to the point: the 4 types of hugs and what they can mean. First, the friendly pat. This is one of the most casual types of hugs. It usually lasts only 1 or 2 seconds with a slight inclination of the body, little physical contact, and often a few pats on the back. It's a warm gesture, but usually platonic, something quite common among friends, colleagues, or acquaintances. If a woman hugs you this way, it may simply indicate that she feels comfortable with you as a friend. But don't jump to conclusions. This could also just be the beginning of a friendship or connection that can develop naturally over time. From here, the most important thing is to build trust, talk, share moments, and allow the relationship to evolve without pressure. Second, the firm hug. This hug usually lasts a little longer and shows a noticeable intensity in the way the person wraps their arms around the other. It's not just that extremely quick greeting. It can convey comfort, familiarity, and closeness. But be aware, this doesn't necessarily mean romantic interest. The best response in this case is to remain calm and respect her pace. There's no need to pull away immediately, but there's also no need to prolong the contact in a forced way. Observe her reaction. If she smiles, remains comfortable, or stays naturally close to you, this may indicate that she feels good in your company. This is a good time to continue developing the connection calmly, without pressuring or trying to turn every gesture into a sign of attraction. Third, the prolonged hug. Here, the gesture can demonstrate a greater level of comfort and closeness. When a hug lasts longer than usual and the person doesn't seem to be in a hurry to pull away, it may indicate that she feels especially comfortable at that moment. If her body remains relaxed and she continues to be comfortable with the closeness, there may be a stronger emotional connection. Also observe other general signs, such as facial expression, behavior, and how she interacts with you before and after the hug. These details help much more than trying to interpret just a single gesture. If you receive this type of hug, there's no need to rush to end it or try to intensify it. Simply match the level of comfort she demonstrates. If she remains close, you can reciprocate the hug naturally and respectfully, without overstepping her boundaries. A simple gesture, when there is comfort on both sides, can strengthen the feeling of trust and closeness. Finally, the closer hug. This type of hug may involve closer proximity, such as resting your head on her shoulder and remaining there for a few moments. The person may demonstrate considerable comfort and security at that moment. Still, it's important to remember that no hug, alone, confirms romantic attraction. People demonstrate affection and trust in different ways, and the meaning of a gesture depends a lot on the context and the relationship between you. Faced with such a hug, don't rush to transform the moment into something different. Reciprocate naturally and allow the other person to set the pace. If they remain comfortable, continue the conversation and demonstrate closeness in other ways. This can make the conversation more engaging.